No, girl, I don't have 1 hour. I have closer to 45 minutes because I still got to drive there. And then they be trying to rush people out at the Kroger. Girl, I'm online. I'm talking to, hey, hello there on YouTube. I just clicked the button. Welcome. We're getting ready to do a collective reading. But thank you, ancestor, spirit guides, and angels, for allowing me to deliver those messages to Janaisha. But now we're getting ready for this collective reading. So again, as always, if it don't apply, let it fly. Find some time to ground yourself, get comfortable. Hey, Karai. Kroger don't play at all. They don't. They really be trying to rush the girls out. It'd be 10:55. They'd be like, oh, okay, make your way to the register. Girl, I'm self-checking out anyway. So I don't know. Apparently, I'm on the clock. I got to go to self-checkout anyway. Okay, I got to go to self-checkout anyway. Y'all act like y'all checking out these groceries. If I want to stay on the clock an extra 5-10 minutes, then that's what I'm going to do. Y'all got me acting the fool in here. We're going to get ready for this collective reading. Again, find a moment to ask your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels to receive clarity and information on whatever it is that's troubling you, and ask for it to come in here, right? Thank you. Jernay, I got you next. I'll do you first once we're done with the collective, yeah? Well, let's get into it. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. But hello, the Most High. Again, I ask that you protect our minds, bodies, and spirits so that we're able to receive the information that is best for us. And you gift us with the blessing of wisdom and discernment. What is it that the Most High has for us right now? What is it you would like us to know? Please and thank you, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Yes. Okay, I'm already seeing a lot of Pisces energy. 7 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Hangman in reverse. Somebody needs to meditate. But again, this is kind of like what we were talking about with Janaisha, but the energy feels a lot broader. There's something in our reality that is wearing us down, that is making us tired, that is making us exhausted. And many of us, we trying to act like we're not tired. We trying to act like it's not an issue. And the thing is, on one level, it's truly not an issue, because if we have to continue to do this, many of us were fine with doing it, right? But the Most High is saying that it is not in alignment with our fulfillment, with our emotional fulfillment, right? It's not in alignment with our emotional desires. It's not in an alignment with this dreamy feeling, with this kicking back and sitting in the bliss. Like it's truly a sublime feeling I'm tapping into. You know what I mean? And ignoring that for something that's not Knight of Pentacles, that's not slow and steady wins the race, that's not formidable, right? Sustainable, right? And it's because, no tea, no shade, King of Cups in reverse, some of us, we still have like some emotional traumas that we need to deal with that are currently hidden, right? 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. And I'm getting a good sense that this, like, over the course of, I'm not sure how long it's going to be. I think it's going to be at least a month. Let me do the research. How long is Saturn going to be in retrograde? 2024. Right? That the Saturn retrograde, it's going to bring up some hidden issues, maybe around our parents and our emotional like coping mechanisms. There's kind of like this could be like an addictive or an emotionally abusive or distracted or a masculine energy or a masculine parental figure that was just lacking structure. It's going to be in retrograde, until November, from June 29th to November 15th. Yes, my loves. And during that time, it will retrograde back into the sign of Aquarius. So how to navigate this? I'm getting, so again, we're calling in something beautiful, this sublime feeling, going back to this 9 of Cups. right? But with this Fool card in reverse, the Most High is saying, no, you do not. No, you do not. You only have to do it if you want it sent via email. If you want it here on the live sessions, Ashland, you can just do it here. Again, so for anybody who wants to subscribe to my Patreon, I will be teaching a tarot course starting this Thursday. This Thursday, it's the first one. You do want to subscribe to the Tarot Tribe tier. That's $12.22, I believe is the price. I'll be uploading a recording of a tarot lesson every other Thursday. But if you do subscribe to the Patreon, you do get one free mini reading every week, and there's a form there as well. Okay. But yeah, the divine is going to give us the reality in the new life that we're actually looking for. But again, we need to go back. We need to go inward, truth burp, and deal with some of this emotional energy so that we are able to transmute it, right? I'm looking at the Temperance card. This is like energetic, spiritual alchemy. This is taking a little bit of the life we want to live and a little bit of the bad habits and the traumas and the coping mechanisms that aren't in alignment with this new version of ourselves and mixing it together and grinding and journaling or talking to a therapist, right? There's something here that is not enough, that is not ideal. Five of Pentacles. There is something that isn't sublime. It isn't blissful, right? That needs to be transmuted. What else do we have? Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. I really do appreciate everybody double tapping the screen. Again, these are free. My Cash App handle is here if you feel so called to donate. But, just tapping the screen and sharing the live session and following lets me know that you appreciate this energy. Yes, my loves? Because this is a labor of love. And some of us, I'm starting to pick up on a romantic or an emotional vibe, right? With this Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles in reverse, there is something that's not enough when it comes to our relationships. This may not resonate with everybody, right? But Nine of Swords in reverse, there are some things that we may go on a date or we may have a telephone conversation or we may talk to somebody and afterwards it feels like we settled. It feels like it wasn't enough. It feels like we're still waiting for this person to take initiative. We're still waiting for this masculine and confident energy, and not confident like I'm confident I'm the baddest bitch in the room, but confident as in I want you, I choose you, I want to be here, I want to make this work. That's the energy that some of us were tired of not receiving when it comes to our romantic connections. You know what I mean? Queen of Swords in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Strength card in reverse. And some of us, we've decided that we're going to try to talk about it. We're going to go to therapy. We're going to read a book. We're going to try to make it better, right? We're going to do everything that we can to make it happen. You know what I mean? But it's why would we choose to hold on to that when we can hold on to something else? Right, my loves? Right, my loves? Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Some of us may be seeing repeating twos. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. And again, I'm not going to say rush to make a decision on this, right? Because again, we are tapping into the Saturn moving into retrograde collective energy, right? And Saturn is just a very slow moving planet, but these are some things that are being brought up right now. And with the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, there's something about figuring out, you know what I mean? Pausing and turning inward. Again, the Two of Swords is about covering your eyes, blocking out outside perspectives and points of view, and tuning in with our intuition and saying, what is it that I want? What do I feel in with my intuition? You know what I mean? When I close my eyes and meditate, what's the vision that's that I'm stepping into right now? Right? And then the World card in reverse, followed by the Ten of Swords and the Sun card. It's really just pointing to the fact that we're not ready. You know what I mean? Saturn is the Lord of wisdom gained through time and experience. Right, my loves? And if we don't have that time and that experience, we won't be able to make the call. And this Ten of Swords feels like making a call. Yeah. Thank you, Ashlyn, baby. I love you, my doll. I appreciate you so much. What else is it that we have? Somebody asked for information about their money or their career. Somebody feels like, okay, we're seeing a lot of the same cards again. And then the divine, they'll take the same cards and they'll just place a different story together, right? Which is how the tarot works. We're crafting a story out of these images and these pictures. But the hangman, but now the hangman is upright, the page of wands in reverse, knight of pentacles. So for some people, we're ready for with your job and your career, you want something to change and you were trying to change it, but the Most High and Divine is saying you need to accept the situation for what it was, right? Because somebody is making efforts to change their workplace, to change their coworkers, to change their boss, to change the company dynamic. You know what I mean? And their efforts aren't being met with reciprocal energy, right? And it's exhausting you. Again, some of these words are coming through just in different places, right? And the divine is saying it may be easier for you to find a job that's in alignment with your values than it would be to try to change your current work environment, right? Somebody is getting a headache because I just got a headache. Somebody's getting a headache from their job. Somebody's job and workplace is running them into the ground and it's pissing them off, right? So, and again, I'm also hearing that this may be a call to change your perspective about your workplace and your environment. You know what I mean? Because if it's a stepping stone, what I'm hearing is don't try to change it. How can you extract all the value out of this current workplace until you step into the next one? Until you step into, your next move or progress or the next level in your career, right? Instead of trying to change it, well, these people ain't going to change. So let me make sure my bills are paid. You know what I mean? I'm getting the mentorship I need. I'm building the connections and the networking that I need to get to the next job, right? I'm taking note of my successes and I'm recording my successes in this current career so I can use this as leverage to get my next position in my next job. Right? Because the Most High is saying that the work that you're doing, you're already attracting it. You're already attracting it with this Empress card, right? You're already pulling and drawing it for you because you're already doing this work. But again, the divine wants you to not get lost in the trees and to get an aerial view of the forest. Yes, my loves? Yes, my loves? Because it's too much work to try to change these people. It's too much work to try to change the environment that you're in when you can change your perspective like that. And when you change your perspective, it becomes easier for you to attract and it becomes easier for you to get to where it is that you're trying to go. So what is it that you want to do? Two of Pentacles, right? What is it that you want to hold on to? Right? Because I'm not getting that these jobs or these careers, they're a complete lost cause. This Two of Pentacles is about holding value, right? What is it that I want to carry with me as I move forward into my career? Right, my loves? And again, these are just some things that the Most High wants us to think about because this World card has come out in reverse yet again, saying that we do not have all the experience. We have not wrote our papers. We have not wrote our dissertations. You know what I mean? So we are not yet ready to come to a conclusion, right? But it's about having strength and staying the course. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Saturn will teach the girls patience to get in alignment with our emotional joys, right? Under that, we have the Three of Swords in reverse and then the Devil card in reverse, right? This is what I'm hearing. It's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice. And then I was just talking about this earlier today, but it's a sacrifice of something that makes you feel good, but it's not necessarily good for you. Right. I was just talking about I had a friendship with a good Judy of mine and it was a trauma bond. And I was saying that misery loves company. And then we would get together and complain about our parents or our living situations because we bonded as children because we were trying to heal from that trauma. right? But when we would get together and complain about our parents and our living situations, it felt good to not be alone in that misery, to have our victimhood, you know what I mean, reaffirmed and seen by another person. I can acknowledge that that felt good, but it got to a point where we were not trying to heal. So although this connection felt good, it wasn't in alignment with our highest and greatest good. And then Saturn and Libra energy is about sacrificing things that are good, that feel good, but are not good for you. Yes, Moon card, as time goes on, the emotions behind this, it's going to clear up and it's going to become very, very clear. But we just have to wait for Saturn to finish transiting through this retrograde cycle. Okay, that's all I have. I am going to get us an oracle card, and that will be all for the collective. But again, yes, if y'all feel so called to learn tarot, again, I'm really saying this to the good Judies because my good Judies on TikTok, they be here all the time. But for the people who come once a week on YouTube, again, follow me on Patreon. Class will start this Thursday. So what is it? What is it that we have? What oracle card do we have for the collective? Palo Santo, Guardian, Ashe, and we have Blue Lotus. Somebody's going to be receiving messages from their dreams, and they need to start a dream journal. And then I'm also going to get some from Love Notes from the universe. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Let me get one more. Okay. I'm going to start with Palo Santo. We got 55, so we might see some repeating fives. I have 10 o'clock exactly on my clock. 5 and 5 does give us 10. But let me show y'all the card. Palo Santo. Upright. Gifts from past lives, activating dormant gifts, connecting to the ancestors, guardian of the sacred. The sacred trickster. Reversed. Dormant gifts, living in the past, latent abilities, and karmic inheritance. And then the astrological ruler is South Node and Pluto. And again, this is tying me back to Saturn, which rules Aquarius, and it will be coming back to Aquarius. But Pluto is currently moving in retrograde through the sign of Saturn. But the guidance. Palo Santo is a protective wand that grants us the power of unlocking innate gifts that have laid dormant, inactive, or blocked. Palo Santo, like the fox, is here to assist you as a spirit guide who helps you navigate the spirit world. Ooh, the Sakuran, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. The Sakuran foxes, native to South America, nestle among the desert forests of Palo Santo for shelter, living in symbiosis with these precious trees. Foxes are symbolic of the afterlife, invisibility, and the sacred trickster. Let me slow down, child. Palo Santo neutralizes the venom of dark tricksters and alchemizes it into poison, into gold, becoming the sacred trickster. Again, there was like digging into herbal astrology deck. This is the herbal astrology deck. Again, I was saying like when Saturn moves through retrograde, we'll be like digging into ourselves, and there's like this latent hidden emotional energy that needs to be dealt with and alchemized. Palo Santo is here to remind you to activate your dormant gifts. You are a guardian of the sacred that has walked many paths. Know that you can neutralize the greatest of poisons and even outwit the smartest of tricksters. Yes, my loves? Again, all the decks that I use can also be found in my Amazon storefront, link in bio. Hey, Priscilla. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Lila. I do have a little bit of a list going. Okay, I won't have time for too many readings. I'm going to cut it off right now. So if you haven't sent for a reading already, you can't get one. because I have 3 people on the list. But let me finish out these, and then I'll conclude the collective reading, and we'll do those. But we have Janae, we have Ashlyn, and we have Lila. Okay, and let me flip these so y'all can read them. We have be your true self. How do I flip it? Can I flip this one? I don't know if I can flip this one. How do I flip it? Now I can't flip it. Well, y'all just gonna have to see what y'all can see. I'm sorry. But be your true self. You may not ever understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what is on in yours. Amen, Ashe. Ho, the universe. That's a word. You may not ever understand what is going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. Change is always good. Change is always good. Actually, the only effective way of changing another person is by changing yourself. Works every time, guaranteed. Though I'm kind of partial to the way you are right now. Again, tally ho, the universe. And again, that's another thing. Like if we have any like unconscious agreements going on between people, you know what I mean? If you want to change that, the way that you're engaging with the person or with the difficult relationship, the best thing for you to do is not to engage with that person in that specific way. And last but absolutely not least, you are adored. You are adored. Don't be fooled by the players, and don't be fooled by yourself. Excuse me. There's no one more lovable nor loved than you. And I know everyone. Precious, the universe. There is no one more lovable nor loved than you. And I know everyone, the universe. All right, my loves. I hope these help. Please thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for allowing me to deliver these messages to you because I love you all. Again, it's always an honor to do this. Last but not least, again, follow me on YouTube. I do these every Tuesday. I'm starting tarot class this Thursday. You can find that over at Patreon. If you feel so moved to donate, show your little bit of appreciation, the like and the follow will do, okay? But if you want to donate, my Cash App and my other payment forms are in that link as well. But all right, that's all I have for you. I love y'all. Let me know what resonates in the comment section, and I will see y'all later. I'm going to do a pick a card reading on friendships, so keep an eye out for that. But I will talk to y'all later. Ta-ta. Okay, so YouTube is done.